Hey, what's up, and welcome to this very new exciting tutorial. My name is Mr. Popo, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to take a look on some really basic knowledge about keyframes, and also most importantly how to use Alphamate, which is one of the most crucial thing in creating a TV Ident and most of the motion graphic work. So without further ado, let's just go straight into it. Yeah, well, this is an example of what we're going to be creating today. Hold on, it's rendering. Yeah, so basically this is what we're going to be doing. We have some text, animation, we have some animation here using Alphamate. Yeah, we have some control speed and rotation and all that. So quite easy stuff, but very crucial. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to go and I'm going to put everything inside before. I'm going to create a folder so that I keep myself organized. Alright. Now I'm just gonna go create a new composition. I'm gonna call it Curves. Well, the first thing that I want to talk about is before I talk about something, I just want to create a small sphere here and make sure that the anchor point is right in the center. And I'm gonna call this normal speed. So I'm just going to create a very subtle and simple position animation. So I'm going to hit P and bring up the position, click on the stopwatch here, and just go like 20 frames here or 1 second. And then I'm going to hold Shift and drag this, and I'm going to have automatically an animation of a sphere going from left to right. So basically this is where we have a very subtle, very simple animation from left to right. So yeah, so basically what I want to say is that this is what you have. This type of keyframes, it means that the speed is not controlled and it's just normal, it's just the same. So if I hit the graph editor, I can see that it's a normal speed. Alright, so you can read it there. So it's just a normal speed. So it starts from, for example, 900 pixels per second, and it just keeps going on the same speed and then just stops suddenly, which is a bit harsh and rough on the eyes and yeah, on the taste as well. So yeah, so when you have a diagonal kind of keyframes, a diamond kind of keyframes, this means that the speed is normal and it's just as it is. So I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna duplicate the same thing. I'm just gonna select them both keyframes and push this a bit up. All right, or I'm just gonna keep the same thing. Now this time, if I want to control the speed, I have many ways, but one of the most easiest ways is if I select all my keyframes, right click, keyframe assistant, and I use easy ease or F9. So what is this? Basically, alright, I'm recording. Alright, basically easy ease is simply slow, fast, and then back to slow. So as you can see here, it's very slow, then it gets faster. You know, between frames it gets more and more wider, and then it goes back to a slow state. So yeah, this is what we call easy ease, one of the most used techniques actually in After Effects as well. You see, so you can see some sudden changes on the hold on. Yeah. Alright, so this is and easy ease speed. I'm gonna call this easy ease. So if I go to the graph editor, hit P, and then click on this, so you can see that it starts from 0, it goes to the top, and then it comes back. So 0, it starts getting faster, 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 super fast, and then goes back to stop, which makes way much more sense when it comes to animating stuff, text and shapes or whatever that you want to animate. Alright, cool. So next that I want to talk about is, what if we want to control the speed? Like, I don't want it to just always slow, then fast and slow. What if I want it to be fast like Naruto and then just come and slows down? So that is possible. All I have to do is select my keyframes, click on Graph Editor, and now I can click on this square where I can play with these handles. Alright? If you don't see this, make sure that you are on speed graph, because if you got to edit value, you're gonna have something weird, but let's not discuss about that now. Let's just focus on speed for this tutorial. So yeah, so if I take this and I control the handle, I'm controlling the beginning. And if I take this one, I'm controlling the end. Alright? So yeah, make sure you don't move this, because when you move this, you are actually moving the keyframe. So pay attention here. Once again, here. Hold on. Alright. You see, once again, I have the keyframe there. So if I go and move this yellow here, you can see it's exactly what it is. So for example, if I go make a marker there, you see? Alright? Cool. So if you move the square, you're going to move the keyframe. But if you want to control the speed, you actually have to play with this thing here. So if I want to make it fast and then slow at the end until it stops, basically I have to make something like this. So you can see that it starts slow, very fast, and then it slows. So it goes very fast and then it slows. So you can see the numbers. Alright, so here, start from 0, starts increasing, 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 maximum, then start decreasing. So let's see how it's gonna look like. Let's go back. Alright. This is way much better. Alright? Cool. So yeah. Okay? Cool. And you can go the other way around, for example. You can see? So you have a lot of speed here and then it just slows. But of course you can always go and try to make things on the other way. For example, here it goes fast and then slow. What if we wanted to go slow and then fast at the end? So all I have to do is select my things and click on easy ease again. Or you just select them, keyframe, easy ease. Okay, now this is from fast and then slow. Now what I'm going to do is that I want it to start slow. So as we said, this is the start keyframe. So I'm gonna drag it. Alright, so it's gonna start slowly, 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 and then it's just gonna go fast and stop. Alright, let's see how it's gonna look like. So you can see it goes slow and then it goes fast. Alright? Cool. Hold on. Sorry. Alright. Cool. So yeah, this is how it goes. Alright? And of course you can if you want to go back to your normal speed, all you have to do is select the keyframe that you want to revert it back to the normal speed. You select the keyframe and then you keep pressing Control and then click. So once again, easy is control click. Alright, or control click, control click. Okay, so this way is just gonna go back to normal. Now what if I want just an ease in? So all I have to do is select my keyframes again, right click, and you have here ease in or ease out. So yeah, alright, or it just revert this back to normal. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so you have a very smooth one, but yeah, cool. So if you want an ease out, so you just click on the keyframe, right click, easy ease out. You see? Alright, so this is when it comes to keyframe, and I have a small I have made these things so that you can see which one is which one, and you can see the difference here. I'm gonna upload a project file later so they can learn from. Alright, so yeah. So you have a lot of hide it. So basically you have, yeah, all the different yeah, keyframes here. So you can just refer to this if you want to see what speed you want. Alright, cool. Now let's get back to serious stuff, like what we call the ident and learning about what is alphamate. First, this is a very simple use of alphamate. So as you can see the text here, okay, so it's like it is hidden, you know, you can see like a kind of line, yeah, you see. Or let's just see here, for example, the text. You see, it's like it is hidden, something is blocking it, like a line, it is blocking it. So you can see it only when it is after the line. So this is what we call an alphamate, but let's see how it works. Alright, so basically using this you can have some really cool results. Alright, so let's see how to build this. So I'm gonna create, I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna create a new composition and delete. I'm gonna delete this composition and create a new composition. I'm gonna call it lower third alpha 2. Alright, now I'm gonna bring a video here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to create a very simple shape. It's going to go like this. So yeah, very simple shape. Cool. I'm gonna call this lower. I'm gonna call this lower Aish. Lower third. All right, and I'm just gonna create my first text. I'm gonna call this title here. Alright, or I think I'm just gonna go and use some sketch. If you don't have it, you can download it. I believe it's for free online because I didn't buy it, so it's for free. I'm just gonna put amazing, or I'm just gonna put this for Popo. Alright, so I'm gonna put the name there, and I'm gonna duplicate this, and I'm gonna call this the true no merge. Alright, cool. So this is a very simple stuff. I'm just actually playing here. Just gonna go to bone. Alright. Alright. Cool. Yeah, and I'm just gonna create one for time. So I'm gonna say 11. And I'm gonna duplicate this guy. I'm just gonna make sure that it's actually on the same line. Right. Alright, perfect. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I just want to focus on what is AlphaMate. Okay? So basically, AlphaMate, what it means is that when you use it on a layer, that layer tells you that I'm going to use the layer on top of me to show myself. So, for example, I'm going to open a new composition here, and I'm going to go and create a small star. Okay, shape. Alright. So here I have a small shape, and I still have my video. Alright, cool. Now, what I want to do is I want to show this video only inside the star. So sometimes you have this very hard kind of shapes. So you can go actually and start masking this thing. Alright. For example. But it's too hard to make a very perfect shape. Or, for example, you have someone dancing and you want to show, for example, this video on someone on a silhouette or something. So it's very hard to just go and keep on masking it or rotoscoping. So what we do is we use what we call AlphaMate. So I want to show this inside of that. So I just put it on top of it, and then I'll say use this layer on top of you to show yourself. How I do this is I just go here and then I click on AlphaMate. Bam. Now if I move this star, I can see the video. And if I scale it up, alright. So basically my whole video now is going to be just happening inside here. Alright. And if I go and add another shape, alright. So anything that's going to be on this layer, I'm going to be able to see. So you can see that we have like those Photoshop, when you use masking inside of Photoshop, icons. Alright. So this layer is using the layer on top to show himself, and as you can see, he hid the layer because he's using it. Alright. So once again, if you want to use the layer, you just go and click on AlphaMate. If you don't have this, make sure that this one is activated, or just hit F4. Alright? F4. Cool, so this is AlphaMate. Alright, cool. Now that is about alpha. Let's see how we can use it here. For example, I'm just gonna come here. Hold on, let me close this. Alright. I'm gonna put a keyframe here, then move 20 frames, and then put another keyframe. Alright. So if I click, by the way, if I click on this one, it means just repeat the keyframe, or just put the value that is here, or what is it now? Okay. So I'm just gonna go back here now, and I'm gonna move this up. Okay, and I'm just gonna go easy ease. Oh, I see recording. Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. Cool. So what I'm going to. All right. So I'm just gonna go and play with this. I want to make it slide because I really like the kind of speed. All right. Cool. Now this is what I have. Okay, but the thing is, I just want to see this inside this layer, so inside this shape. So in order for me to see that, I'm just gonna duplicate this layer, put it on top, and just use it to show my text. So F4, Alphamate. Now check this out. So I'm just seeing it when it is inside this. So if I go to this and move it, alright, cool. And if you don't want it to be like this, you want it to be kind of square. Just gonna go back to Untitled, and I'm gonna come here, the end, go to a rectangle. Let's change the color to yellow. Okay, cool. Now I'm just gonna go use this to show my text. So I'm just gonna go and put Alphamate. Now check what's gonna happen now. Alright. Way much better. And it's a very useful technique actually. Just gonna, yeah, okay, cool. Alright. So basically my text appears only when it is inside the yellow box. So I'm just gonna go and do the same thing for other layers. Alright, so this one I'm gonna use actually the same thing. I'm gonna put so this one will come. Alright, so I'm gonna put a keyframe. I'm gonna move like 1, 2, 20 frames. If you want to move to 10 frames by 10 frames, you hold shift and page down, shift, page down. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna put another keyframe. Alright, here, alright, so the same thing. I'm just gonna go easy ease, and yeah, same thing. So this one will come. Alright, now all I have to do is create again a rectangle somewhere around here. Okay, and I'm gonna use this rectangle to show the true knowledge. So I'm gonna just click on Alphamate. Now let's see how it looks like. Alright, this technique is highly used in TV Ident, as I said, and in most of infographic videos. I actually use it in most of my infographic videos, if not all of them. It's a must-know technique actually, and it's very, very, very useful. Just go here, and I'm just gonna clip it. Alright. Alright. So same thing again for this one. So yeah, I'm just gonna go put a keyframe and 1, 2. Yeah, push it down. So offset this a bit. Alright. And I'm just gonna go and easy ease and do the same thing again. Take the handle and drag. Alright. Okay. Now the same thing, I'm gonna use an alpha mate. And yeah. Put it on top of 11 and say alpha mate. Alright. Okay. Now the same thing goes for the last one, which is PM. One, two. Put another keyframe. Now go back to the first one and change it. I'm just gonna use the same. Mask. So I'm just gonna duplicate it, put it on top, and use it as alpha mate. Alright. Hopefully I'm not going fast. I really, really hope so you guys can get this because it's really, really important. So yeah. Alright, cool. Let's see now. Alright. It's a bit slow. Now let's just take everything, put it a bit. Alright. Alright, now let's see with the video. Alright, cool. Alright, so this is alpha mate. Now, I actually use the same technique here to make this. Alright, so yeah, let's see how. I'm gonna open a new composition. I'm gonna say Sunday Ident. Just gonna bring this guy again, and I'm just gonna go somewhere here. Alright, and I'm just gonna go and just go and create all that. Or I think I'm just gonna go and copy it because I don't really want to spend time on creating all that. So I'm just gonna go and copy the shapes and just come here and paste it. Alright, and I'll just make sure that all the keyframes are deleted. Alright, and I'll just bring it here. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna put the white on top. Shape layer, which is the blue one, and yeah, shape two. Okay, so this is what's going on. Okay, so basically no animation, and I'm just gonna go and copy now the text. Have this one. Just gonna put it there. Right. So yeah. Just gonna make sure that I have no keyframes so that we start good. Okay. And okay. And what else? Sunday is 16. I use Proxima Nova, by the way, for this font. And yeah, the last thing is I have this. Yeah, I just created this, and there is no animation on them. All right, so I'm just gonna go and bring it. And the same thing goes for Tuts, Sunday Tuts. So I'm just gonna go and bring it. Alright. Now this is what I have. So what I'm going to do, just gonna go bring this guy here. I'm gonna go bring this guy here and bring this guy here. Right? And I'm gonna make sure that all of these, they are following the white. Okay? All of these are parented to the white, so that if I move the white, everything is moving with it. Alright? Cool. Hold on. Sorry. I still have 17 minutes, so I'm just gonna go fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna first animate yeah, this guy is coming, so I'm gonna bring the position, make some alright, I'm gonna put a keyframe here, and I'm gonna go like 1, 2 till 1 second maybe, and I'm gonna put again another keyframe. Now I'm gonna go back and I'm just gonna move them all. Okay, so this way I have something like this. So let's see. So this is what I have, a very subtle and very simple animation. I'm just gonna go and use the easy ease. Now let's see how it's gonna look like. So this is what I have, but still this is not what I want. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just gonna take them all and make it just the last one, the last keyframes, and make it fast, and then I just want it to slow at the end to have this very, very beautiful coming in. Alright, cool. And I want them, when they come in, the video goes and pushes itself. So I'm just gonna put a keyframe and also put a keyframe. Same easy ease, and yeah, I have to change this so it's like this, and then it comes back here. Alright, so I'm just gonna go and control that. Alright, now let's see. Alright. Okay, so this is what I have, but it's actually the wrong place, so I'm just gonna go beginning. Okay, I'm just gonna take this and push it like that. Alright, so this is what I have. Okay, so the video pushes, and this thing, when this thing comes. Now cool. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and play with the timing of these things so that each one will come in a different time. So let's see. Alright. Cool. Alright. Now I'm gonna push this one a bit, and I'm gonna push this one a bit also. Alright. Now let me see. Alright, so they come in and then okay, cool. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm just gonna go and play a bit with the how do you call that? Rotation. Not this one. Just gonna put a keyframe. Move like 10 frames. Move here. Say moves like this. This one moves like that, and this one moves the other way around. Okay. Then job. Alright, now I'm just gonna go and easy ease all that and fast things up. Alright, let's see how it goes. Okay, cool. So I think I'm gonna play a bit with the I think I shouldn't have pushed this thing up, so I'm just gonna bring them back. Sorry, it's just a design thing, so this is not really important. But yeah, I just like to keep myself in time. Now, alright. Now I'm gonna put a keyframe on positions, and here, that's where I'm gonna start pushing. Just gonna, alright. Lose myself to now. I'm gonna make sure I save. Lose myself to. Alright, now let's see how it goes. Alright, so we have this subtle pop. Cool. Now, yeah, so actually this is it. Now all we have to do is animate the text, and that should be really fine. Cool, so I'm just gonna go to the first one, which is the easy one. So I put the anchor point here, and I'm just gonna go to when it comes. Alright, so I'm gonna go to scale, put a keyframe, then like 10 frames, and put a keyframe. Alright, I put this back to 0, and just go easy ease. Am I still recording? Alright, I'm still recording. And yeah, let's see how it goes now. Cool. Now I'm just gonna go to this Sunday, and in spite of just doing the same thing, I'm just gonna go and change a bit. So I'm gonna go and animate the scale. Alright, I'm gonna put it back to 0. Alright, and just animate. Go to I'm gonna put a keyframe, then 1, 2. Alright. And I'm just gonna go here and say ram up so that I can have a very smooth. You see that? Because square is just gonna give me things subtle and very hard. So I'm just gonna go and say ram up. Now let's see what do we have. Alright. Cool. Alright. Now we are pretty much done. How much time? Alright. I'm just gonna go to this Tuts Monday, and all I'm going to do is that I'm gonna go and create, a small alpha mate mask. Right. Create a small alpha mate mask, and I'm just gonna go put a position, then 1, 2. I'm gonna bring it this way. So ZEs and yeah. Then I'm just gonna go to Tuts Sunday and tell him to use this shape to show himself. Alright. Alright. Cool. Now I'm just gonna go and do the same for the other one. So I'm just gonna go and create a mask. But this time I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it from the other side. I'm gonna put a keyframe, then 1, 2. Alright. Alright. Again. F9. Alright. And use it as alpha mate. Cool. Alright. So this is how you can make TV Ident, basically. Alright. On my example, I went and I copied all the keyframes and I just put things back to their normal. So yeah, you can do that, or yeah. So let me show you here. Yeah, so I just went copied the same exact keyframe. I copied this keyframe, edit, copy, then I went and let me just show it. I just edit, copy. I waited like 1 second, then edit. Hey, whoa. Actually, you have to go one by one, and you just right. Alright, and then you just right click on the keyframe and just say time reverse keyframe. So this is where you're going to be having. So then it will just go away. Alright. So you actually do the same for all the others and also the video. Alright. Something that I added actually was I went to this Tuts Sunday and I took this one, and in spite of putting it here, I put it a bit up so that it doesn't cover it all, and I went and I duplicated them both, and I went to this one. Alright, something like this, and yeah, I just delayed it so you have something like this. Alright, cool. So let's see how it looks like. Alright, so yeah, that's it about this tutorial. I hope you learned a lot, and if you have a question, please drop me a message or in the comment box below. And yeah, my name is Mr. Popo, and hope to see you again. Bye.